Paris City has completely emptied and people have run here and there because the whole city has been destroyed due to the zombie virus. After that, we see a couple, wife Molly and husband Eric. They are hurriedly heading toward the airport through desert roads. There are a lot of zombies in the city, so they are forced to take this deserted route. They're going to Mexico because their friend told them that the zombie virus has not yet spread there. That means the place is still safe from zombies. By now, many hours had passed during their journey. Therefore, Molly starts feeling slightly unwell. Molly asks Eric to stop the car, but Eric says they are already very late, therefore they shouldn't stop the car before reaching the airport. But after Molly keeps insisting, Eric has to stop the car. As soon as they get out, Molly vomits. Both of them rest there for a while, and after freshening up, they get back in the car to continue their journey. However, their car gets stuck in the pothole. They try very hard to get the car out, but it refuses to budge. Now both of them are stuck in this deserted desert. Eric gets very angry at Molly because their car is stuck due to her. Now they have no idea what to do. Eric tries to call their friend they are going to, but before the call goes through, the mobile phone signal is lost. Then, Molly notices someone coming toward them from a distance. They think maybe someone is coming to ask for help, so they wait for him to come closer. After a while, when the man reaches them, they realize that he is not an ordinary person, but a zombie coming toward them to kill them. Eric runs back to the car to get his gun, but in the meantime, his mobile phone falls out of his hand. Eric starts shooting at the zombie, but the bullets don't seem to have any effect. Then, a bullet hits the zombie in the leg and it falls down. Molly and Eric are very happy that they killed the zombie, but before they know it, the zombie rises again. Eric shoots at the zombie once more. This time, the bullet goes straight through its ear, but still, the zombie does not stop. Now, Eric's gun runs out of bullets as well, so both of them run back to the car. But the zombie has already reached near their car. It tries hard to kill them, but being inside the car, they are safe for the moment. Time passes like this. The zombie shows no sign of leaving, and by now, it is night. Eric made a mistake by dropping his mobile phone, and in the chaos with the zombie, he didn't pick it up, so the phone was lying outside. Now, somehow, they need to get their mobile back, so Molly quietly steps out because the zombie is not visible outside. Molly quickly reaches the phone and picks it up, but at that moment, a zombie attacks Eric from behind, cutting his neck and killing him. Molly gets extremely scared. She has to save her life, so she gathers her essentials and flees from there. The night passes like this. In the morning, Molly tries hard to call their friend. When he picks up, Molly tells him that their car is broken, so it will take them a little longer to reach the airport, but he gets angry at Molly and hangs up the phone. Molly looks at the map and sees that the airport is still far from her, but she has already decided that she will reach there no matter what. Molly gathers her belongings and starts her journey. After a while, she hears the sound of planes leaving. Then she realizes that going to the airport may no longer be useful since the planes have already left, but she doesn't stop. While walking, night falls, so she makes a fire at a spot to rest. Due to this, Molly falls asleep. Suddenly, a zombie attacks her, but somehow she saves herself and flees to a high cliff where the zombie cannot reach her. Night passes like this. In the morning, Molly sees that the zombie is still below the cliff. Molly quickly picks up her belongings and starts running again. The zombie follows her slowly. It cannot move too fast, so Molly rests a little distance away. After a while, the zombie comes close again. Molly tries to throw stones at it to keep it away, but the zombie is very stubborn. It doesn't stop. Night comes again. Molly lights a fire at a spot and sits there. The next morning, Molly receives a call from her friend, who tells her that if she reaches the airport by tomorrow, they will take her with them. Otherwise, by tomorrow morning, they will leave for Mexico themselves. This gives Molly another chance to save her life. Molly starts her journey again. By now, her food and water supplies have run out, but the zombie is still behind her. Molly starts getting dehydrated. She feels dizzy but cannot stop, because if she does, the zombie will kill her. Then, suddenly, a strong sandstorm approaches from behind. High sandstorms come with strong winds toward her. The storm sweeps both of them up and Molly falls unconscious. After a long time, when Molly opens her eyes, a car passes by. She calls out to stop them. There are two men in the car who rush to help Molly. They give her water to drink. Molly tells them that the zombie killed her husband and has been chasing her for 2 or 3 days trying to kill her. She says she's going to the airport and asks if they can help her. Both men take Molly into the car. Molly's bag is not with her, so she says it probably fell where she had passed out. They go to get her bag. Meanwhile, Molly notices bloodstains in the car and realizes that these men are not good people. By then, both men return with her bag. They tell Molly that they also want to go to the airport and ask her to guide them. Molly shows them the way to the airport. Then they pull Molly out of the car and try to kill her with a knife. Molly screams loudly, and her voice attracts the zombie that has been chasing her for days. The zombie attacks the men trying to kill Molly. Seeing this, the second man quickly gets into the car and flees. Some of the essential and food supplies fall near Molly from the car. There is also a boat among these supplies. Molly places her belongings in the boat and drags it with her. Molly is now in very bad shape and cannot go much further with all her supplies. She gets an idea. She ties the zombie to the supplies on the boat, and slowly the zombie follows her along with the supplies. Night passes like this. By now, Molly has somewhat befriended the zombie. Molly starts telling the zombie her story. I was a dancer. I got married very young, and I had a son. I was still so young that I couldn't take care of my child, so I gave my baby to my older sister. She still takes care of him, and my son is still with her. The next morning, Molly and the zombie reach the main road. Molly is hoping for a passing car. After a short while, some army vehicles pass by. Molly quickly hides the zombie because if the officers see it, they would shoot it. Molly approaches the officers, who were about to shoot the zombie thinking it was dangerous. She explained, "I'm a normal person." Then they do not shoot her. But at that moment, the zombie comes out from behind again. The officers aim their guns at it once more to shoot, but Molly explains, "This is not a dangerous zombie. You don't need to be afraid of it." However, one officer shoots the zombie in the leg, which makes it fall, which makes it very angry. Molly tries hard to calm the zombie down, but in the meantime, the zombie bites Molly on her finger, which means she would now become a zombie. Molly gets very worried. So Molly quickly picks up a stone and hits her own finger hard, cutting it off. This means she will not turn into a zombie. By now, the officers have left. Molly approaches the zombie and tries to help it get up, but it is too exhausted and cannot rise. At that moment, Molly sees the airport. She's still trying to help the zombie up, but it is now severely injured. Molly realizes that it is in a lot of pain, so unwillingly she decides to free it from its suffering. She picks up a stone and strikes its head, killing the zombie. Molly feels very sad, but she starts her journey again and finally reaches the airport. There she meets her two friends who were supposed to take her to Mexico. Before leaving, Molly calls her sister. This time, her own son answers the phone. He's extremely scared. He tells Molly, "I'm locked inside because many zombies are outside trying to get in and kill me." Molly becomes very worried because now she fears that maybe the zombies have also killed her sister. She no longer wants to leave for Mexico and abandon her son, so she cancels her plan to go to Mexico and heads to her sister's house. Meanwhile, her friends board the plane and leave for Mexico. Molly reaches her sister's house by car, where devastation is everywhere. Inside the house, she sees her sister and her sister's husband dead. Molly feels very sad. Then she goes to her son's room, where he's hiding in his tent, very frightened. Molly picks up her son and comes downstairs. Outside the door, many zombies are trying to get in. Molly tells her son, "Stay with me." She then opens the door and uses a weapon to kill all the zombies, saving both her and her son's life. And with this, the movie ends. Be sure to tell us in the comments what you thought of the movie. If you want to watch more zombie movies, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We really need your support.